Hello, welcome back to our start of the show for the Fairview meeting out at in Gqeberha, and we got Nino Podesta, the one and only when it comes to Port Elizabeth, who's going to give us some guidance as to what to do. Nino, the favourite 17 to 10 for King of Queen, and Call to Glory, Alan Greef 18 to 10. Again, they dominate. Sharon Cotton's got Sweet and True, who's 5 to 2, and then 14 to 1 and better about the others. I heard them announce, Nino, that Alan Greef had his 100th winner, and I think Gavin Smith was also due his 100th winner this season. Am I right?
Yes, correct. I think it was last Friday when Alan had that 4 winners. The first 4 on the card got him to 100, and then Smith won a race. He was on 99. I think they're both on 100. You're quite right, Clyde.
Help us
Good
with the
morning,
bipod.
anyway.
Thank you. Morning to you, Nino. The bipod, talk to us about what we're going to do in the first leg.
Well, we're going to go 2 horses, Clyde. We're going to go 1 and 7. 2 cracking runs on the poly the last 2 times. And then obviously the 7 that brings strong Joburg form into the race. 1 and 7. I don't believe that the 10 can challenge them. A 2-year-old, I think, badly off at the weights, only receiving half a kilo from the 7. So 1 and 7, Clyde.
Thank you, Nino. Okay, so there's Nino's bipod on the screen. He finds it fairly straightforward too, because it's a 24 Rand perm. There are a couple of legs that might be challenging for him, but that's basically the snapshot of the bipod. So, Nino, this was Hanging Rock's moved, I see, from Crawford to Greef now, and must have a claim. What's Betway priced up? Hanging Rock 13 to 10, number 1 on the card. Number 6, Million Reasons, Kelly Mitchie stable flying, 28 to 10, second favourite. And number 10, Queen of Jazz for Gavin Smith, 3 to 1. Sharon Cotson not out of it, Seaside Trip, priced up at 11 to 2. So that Cape Town form, obviously, with this horse coming across good enough? Nina?
Definitely has got a big chance, Clyde. But it does jump from a number 9 draw. But we know how well Greef does with the ex-trained Brett Crawford horses. Big respect for number 1, Hanging Rock. Number 9, Million Reasons, and number 10, Queen of Jazz. Should nothing between them on the last run. Queen of Jazz might have the edge coming from a 1 draw. And then Seaside Trip. Those are the 4 horses that we're going to put in all our exotics.
Okay, so obviously Hanging Rock, well, by no means a good thing from Nino's perspective. He's looking for a result. So in his place accumulator, yeah, he's gone 1, 3, 9, and 10 in the first leg. Okay, so the third race, guys, 17 to 10 about Jacques Stradham's Sun Drop. I know Nino's quite keen on this horse. Priced up 17 to 10 to win. Donald Geertsen's riding it. Samanga Kamala's got the ride for Kelly Mitchell here on Millennium Dancer. Number 6, Watch My Tail, is the other Jacques Stratham runner, and that's the third favourite, priced up at 4 to 1. And 9 to 2 about number 4, Love Song. Gavin Smith's got Dance Mo in there, but that's in double figures. All right, Nino, so Sun Drop, we've noticed in terms of your exotics and everything else that you've made this the one to beat.
Well, I did, because this is one of the weakest maiden fields I've seen in PE, if not the weakest maiden field I've seen. So if Sun Drop doesn't break its maiden on Friday, I don't think it ever will. It's got the beating of Millennium Dancer on the last run behind Chikadide. 5 kilos better off and beat it by a length. So I think it's got the beating of the 5. The only danger, Clyde, is a stable companion. Number 6, Watch My Tail. Taking my chances and banking the 3 in the pick 6.
I see that. Thank you, Nino. Yep. And I'm sure Jacques Stratham will be hoping that stable comes back to form so they can get another winner. All right, so there's Nino's pick 6 for the Friday afternoon. Well, it's a tough one, this, but 28 to 10 about the Phosphorus Spire for Gavin Smith, number 4 on the card. 7 to 2, number 10, Arturo. Then 9, Great Times, is priced up at around 5 to 1. And number 3, for Gavin Smith, at also Lendre, is currently priced up at 6 to 1. It's 7 to 1 and better about the others. Is this one of the more tougher races, Nino?
Yes, it is, Clyde. A very tough race. I've gone the field in the pick six, but my first choice is for the Spy. I think it won a very good race, course and distance on Friday. The interesting horse has to be a Lende, bringing was with Brett Crawford in Cape Town. Then it went to Joburg and now it's down in PE. That could be a runner. I like a bit of number 2, Adaya, with the 4 kilos off, and then Otura would be my next best. But I think he shows better form on the turf. His polyform hasn't been. So 2, 3, and 4 in the PA, but the field in the pick six.
Yeah, I see that. Thanks, Nino. I see you got the field. And the jackpots, there are a couple of bankers, which Nino will take us through. In the first jackpot, I think you'll have the same couple of bankers in the second jackpot. So that might be the play. Let's focus on jackpots. All right, this stakes race, it's a Pinnacle Stakes, this event next now, over 1,200 metres, so they go around the turn, and the favourite in this event is Cruise Control. Short in the market, it's 9-20 when we recorded this on Thursday morning. Number 2, Cliff Top, second favourite at 7-1. Who's the third choice here? Evie's first, number 6 on the card, who's 9-1, and then you can get 10-1 and better about the others. I guess not a problem, the 1,200. I mean, this horse has won a 1,200 before Cruise Control. And what's it, overs, Nino?
Overs, Clyde. I mean, how can you oppose a horse like this? Unbeaten on the poly, unbeaten with Louis McCoxwell up. It's going to take a miracle for it to get beaten. Very confident choice. Those that are wanting to have a punt, I suggest that you wait till near the off time. I think there will be money for Cliff Top, and Cruise Control might go off at 7, 8 to 10. Okay,
so we might have to wait to get a bit of value about Cruise Control. Nino's also worked out the second jackpot, the same bankers, and there they are, and that's a 48 Rand jackpot, second time round. So it's a handicap at the 66 level over the 14, and You Win Again is the favourite at even money. This is Nino's other banker, and I'm sure many others. 5-1 second choice is Sea of Tears, and then also 5-1 about State of Mind. And then you can get 6-7-1 and better about the balance of the field. This favourite, Nino, let's talk about it. It took a while to eventually crack its maiden, but did. And you're obviously confident that the field or the opposition not strong enough to match this favourite.
No, Clyde, even though he's drawn in the car park at 12, you've got to believe that he's going to be good enough to beat a field like this. Absolutely pulverized a stronger field last time. He was drawn 7 out of 13. Now he's drawn 12 out of 12, but he has got Richard Footy on, and I'm sure that Richard will overcome the draw, and I think he's going to be very, very hard to beat. Look, you've got to take chances to make money. If you don't banker this, you're going to have to probably go 5-6 horses. So banker, You Win Again. The only concern is the draw, but I think Richard will overcome the draw, and it should win and win quite easily.
Thank you so much for that. That's the latest update on race 6. So the 7th is a soccer.co.za classified stakes over 1,400 metres, perhaps a tougher race. You can tell us because Marsford Giulianti is 22-10 favourite, number 3 on the card. 8 Charlie Malone on Thursday morning was 28-10, and number 2 the Charioteer, who must have some kind of claim here, is priced up at 7-2. 7-1 and better about the balance. So I suppose, I don't know, Nina, how you want to play this particular event, race number 7.
Well, Clyde, I'm confident that 4 horses will go through the pick 6, and because I don't see anything else getting into the race. My first choice is Charioteer from Moss Vigilante, Charlie Malone, and then I'm putting in the Godfather that brings some Joburg form into the race, first time in PE. We'll see how he goes on the poly. 4 horses, Clyde, 2, 3, 6, and 8, and we'll go through.
Okay, thanks, Nina. So the formula, not too bad when you talk about the Godfather, but you've got those 4 horses in your play, 2, 3, 6 and 8. That's the right recommended trifecta boxed, which will cost you 24 Rand. This is Betway's Weighted to Win.